Welcome to Timber Talk, featuring the Timber Team Spotlight. Today's guest, SVP of Lending, Bill Costan. And now, here is your host of Timber Talk, Mr. Tommy Timber.
Hello everyone, and welcome to an all-new edition of Timber Talk, featuring the Timber Team Spotlight, the show that brings you up close and personal with the amazing staff we have right here at Timberland Federal Credit Union. I'm your host, Tommy Timber, and today's episode is sponsored by Robin Hood Brewing Company. Located in Bellefonte, Robin Hood Brewing Company is the premier place for pizzas, cheesesteaks, delicious in-house craft brewed beers, not to mention some of the classics like you might have heard of Timber Wonderland, Timber Fall, Oktoberfest, and of course, everyone's favorite, Not Your Average Joel's Coffee IPA. Speaking of Robin Hood, we just came off a very successful holiday edition of Timber Trivia, just back in December here. Ended up giving out a snowblower to one lucky winner. Packed house once again, both sides filled to the brim. We couldn't be more thankful for our community partnership with the gang at Robin Hood Brewing Company, so thank you for all you do with us. Happy New Year, everyone. It is 2022, and we have already hit the ground running here at Timberland Federal Credit Union. Right now, you can apply for our Timbertanium credit card, and if approved, you are going to get 222 in 22. That's right, 2.22% for your first 6 months on all purchases and balance transfers. Take advantage of this offer right now, wrap up some of that holiday debt, because guess what? Even after the 6 months expired, you're still getting the everyday amazing rate of 7.77%. So take advantage of that right now. Get to our website, timberlandfcu.org, and get started saving big. We also have our brand new 2022 Timberland FCU magnet calendars, perfect for your fridge. Wonderful graphics. The marketing team did an excellent job on these. Here's the kicker. There's a little number right here in the corner. When you purchase one of these calendars for $10, you're going to be entered into a weekly drawing valued at $100. That's right, we're giving away $100 a week starting at the end of March, plus other great prizes from all of our community partners. You want to pick one of these up at your branches. They are going fast, limited quantities. They're only $10, and proceeds are going to go to benefit the Timberland FCU Rachel Edmiston Memorial Scholarship Fund. We're going to be awarding a scholarship to 4 different students. That's right, 4, one in each of our regions, to help them out further their education. Like I said, a lot going on, but we know why you're here. You want to see who I got out today, and guess what? I got a big one. This guy is elusive. He works so hard, it's almost impossible to track him down for anything, even though he loves being in the limelight so much. So without further ado, I bring to you the SVP of Lending, Bill Costan. Very busy man, so we really appreciate you taking the time out to join us today and come on as a guest at Timber Talk.
My pleasure. I appreciate you having me on, Tommy.
We're very, very excited for this one. So let's just jump into it. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, Bill?
Well, Tommy, I grew up in the Clarion area and went to Clarion University, got my finance degree. I've been in finance, banking, the finance world basically 30 years, and ended up here at Timberland, and I guess I could say I couldn't ask for a better job.
So you said working in the finance world has been kind of a big part of your life. I know you've had a couple different stops, but what was it that brought you to Timberland? What are some of the different roles that you've filled in your time here?
Well, in all honesty, it was the interview. When I interviewed here, Joel, our CEO, our current CEO, and our CFO interviewed me. I couldn't have felt more at home. Felt like I fit in.
Okay.
So, and some of the roles that I filled, here, I started out as the branch manager and was a regional manager, lending manager, vice president of lending, and I'm currently the senior vice president of lending.
Bill, I know you've been here for about 5 years now. So you've seen a lot of different stuff. You've gone through a lot of different personnel changes and whatnot. What are some of the biggest changes that you've gone through here in your time at Timberland?
Well, Tommy, it's been night and day.
Okay.
When I started here, we were trying to grow. We remained stagnant for a couple years, trying to introduce new technology. We have a new CEO in a couple years. We have been growing gangbusters, and in part to him, we have a lot of new team members that really fit the mold.
Okay.
They fit the not only the Timberland mold but the credit union mold. We are now doing things that a lot of credit unions that are larger than us aren't able to offer. Things
Okay.
like our Timber Drive, Auto Link, where you could shop for your vehicle through our website.
Oh, cool.
Timber Flex, people that may not have the best of credit, we're able to lend out vehicles on.
Oh, wow.
So we're here for our members, we're here for the community, and that's probably the biggest change that I've seen.
So basically, you guys are just all in on the credit union philosophy of people helping people.
1,000%.
Awesome. That's really good to hear.
It is.
So, Bill, you mentioned before that one of the big things that brought you is you felt like you fit in immediately, like you belonged here. So, what's like the funnest thing about working here? Maybe your favorite thing about working at Timberland FCU?
Well, first I'll say that most days it doesn't even seem like I come to work.
It's always a new feeling.
Yes. If you do what you enjoy, it's not a job. I really do enjoy what I do, and probably my favorite part of Timberland is our community involvement.
Okay.
We are big believers in supporting our communities.
Okay. I see you guys on social media and the website all the time at different events, hosting different things, raising money for different organizations.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I know I see your face at a lot of these events. Do you have a particularly favorite community event that you like to be involved with?
Well, I have two. I love all of them. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
My favorite two are Passages. We support them. We raise money for them. I am a board member of Passages, and
So it's a pretty close one for you.
it's very close to me.
Okay.
And the other favorite one, I think the funnest event I've been to is the Phillipsburg Car Cruise In.
Oh yeah, it was a new one last year.
Yes, it was awesome, and to see those cars.
Yeah.
I'm a car junkie, so definitely my favorite too.
Awesome. You know, Bill, another big thing that has just been running wild in Timberland is some major accomplishments over the last couple of years. Timberland wasn't really a name that you saw being recognized or awarded in any certain way, but the last couple of years, it's really been a big deal with you guys. Things like top 100 places to work, best places to work in PA. You've been a big part of a lot of these different accomplishments. Do you have a particular one that stands out to you that you're just the proudest accomplishment for you?
Probably the most memorable accomplishment. I don't know if it's my favorite, but my most memorable is our online payments, where our members can make their loan payments online. As simple as that sounds, and as trivial as that sounds, it was a long process and worth every second that was involved in making it happen.
And just to give those members that extra convenience
Yes.
and help them out.
Right.
So
Right.
that's a very cool answer. I like that because of all the great things that you've done, your focus once again goes back to the members and being there for them and helping them.
If it weren't for them, we wouldn't be here.
That is an excellent way to put it and very true. So yeah.
Today's episode is brought to you by TFCU community partner Robin Hood Brewing Company. Located in Bellefonte, Robin Hood Brewing Company is your one-stop shop for pizza, wings, strombolis, sandwiches, salads, and so much more. And don't forget to check out their seasonal rotation of Timberland brews like Timber Wonderland, Timber Fall, Oktoberfest, and Not Your Average Joel's Coffee IPA. Or you can take a bite out of the almost world-famous Tim Burger. And don't forget, TFCU members receive special discounts when they pay with their Timberland credit or debit card. So check out Robin Hood Brewing Company today, an exclusive community partner of Timberland FCU.
Well, Bill, we've gotten to learn a lot about you here inside the walls of Timberland FCU. But one of the favorite segments that our viewers have is learning about what the staff's like outside of Timberland. So we're at the end of the day, which I know for you usually runs a lot later than 5 o'clock, starts a lot earlier than 9 o'clock. But you've now finally found time to get out of here and just enjoy yourself a little bit. So what's Bill doing outside of Timberland here? What are some of your hobbies and interests that you have?
Well, My wife and I own our own company.
Okay.
So outside of here, I'm pretty much dedicated to doing that. And my daughter is in med school, so I'm eager for that to be completed and eager for her to get her career started.
I can imagine.
So very, very proud of that and proud of what I've been able to accomplish.
Okay, yeah, very cool. I also have in here you are a big fan of country music. Is that right?
That is absolutely false.
Okay, I don't know where I got that information. Can we look into where we're getting these cards from? What is your go-to jams?
Rap.
Okay. Do you have a particularly favorite rapper or anything?
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. There we go. Fun fact: Bill Costan.
Hi, Nicki.
So there you go. We will we'll set up that interview for next time. Nicki Minaj and Bill Costan. How's that sound?
That sounds great.
So a cool little look, a little glimpse at the outside world of Bill Costan. Nikki will be in contact soon to set up that interview with you. But again, from what we've learned about you, you're clearly a very driven person. You're dedicated to Timberland and the success that we've seen here. You play a big part in that. So what is it that drives you to work as hard as you do and to take on as much as you do?
Well, helping others. I would rather help somebody else than tend to what I have to do. If it means missing a meeting, then I miss a meeting. But it really means a lot to me to see people being helped. Lending, of all places, you can help people get out of bad situations. You can help people get into new great situations.
Yeah.
So whether that's a mortgage or just a little spending money, a credit card, whatnot, it's all about helping others.
And I know you're incredibly thorough when you have something come across your table. I know one of your favorite things to tell people is find a way to not say no.
Right.
So I know you're out there, you're turning over every stone, you're looking for every solution. If Timberland can't do it, it probably can't be done almost, right?
That's a good way of looking at it, yes.
And I think that, again, that member focus that you have there of putting the member first, making sure that you're helping them out and doing what's best for them is just really what's led to so much success here.
I want my staff to be the hero.
That's a very, very cool thing to hear. Bill, one of the big things you said at the beginning is that Timberland has just been growing so fast here. It's really kind of gone from this stagnant state to just kind of like a rocket ship to the moon, which is a very good thing. But I want to take a look down the road here. The last 3 to 5 years have been pretty big in the history of Timberland. Let's look at the next 3 to 5 years. I want to kind of know where you see Timberland heading in the next few years, and maybe give us like one big idea that you'd really like to see kind of initiated here at Timberland.
Okay. Well, next 3 to 5 years, I think that we're probably going to duplicate what we did the past 3 years or so. We're going to continue to grow. I know that is our aim. Next year in 2023, we'll be rolling into our 50th year. So we have some exciting things planned for that. Not only that, we want to continue to grow. We want to expand. There's a possibility of moving into some additional areas, expand our footprint a little bit, and automation. Getting rid of the duplicate process that requires people to do the same thing over and over again. That's really my big goal. I don't like wasted time. I don't like the repetition. I want to be kind of one and done.
Well, Bill, this has been a lot of fun getting to know you today. We're running a little bit short on time here. We still got to get to the lightning round, which is everyone's favorite segment. But before we go, I've asked you a lot of questions. Is there anything that you'd like to talk about before we wrap this up?
Well, there's a couple things that are coming out. And so January we'll kick off our Timbertanium program, or Timbertanium promo rather, the Timbertanium credit card. We will have a 2.22 for all of 22. So you get your credit card and you have 2.22% rate for 6 months.
That's purchases and balance transfer.
Purchases and balances, right.
Nice.
We will also be introducing our Timbertanium line of credit,
okay,
which is kind of an enhancement to our T-Lock that we had years ago. That will be coming. That'll be hitting the streets in January. And the other exciting thing is the first quarter we'll be raising funds for passages. So donations are gladly accepted. We'll be having teal ribbons for sale and various other events. There will be a walk towards the end of the first quarter. And one other thing is this year we have magnetic calendars for sale. They're $10, and 100% of those funds go to our Rachel Edmiston scholarship fund. And every dollar goes to that fund. And the nice thing about that, the unique thing about that, I will say, is every one of our branches will have a winner, which means a local student will win a scholarship.
Yeah. Well, Bill, that's going to do it for today. But before we let you out of here, you know I got to do it. I got to put you through the lightning round. So, Bill, I got a series of very quick questions, and I'm going to fire them off at you rapid style, and I want the first thing that pops into your head. So,
Okay.
Bill, are you ready for the lightning round?
Sure.
Let's do it. Lightning round. Bill Costan. Favorite band?
Nicki Minaj.
Favorite movie?
Medea. Any Medea.
Favorite TV show?
Schitt's Creek.
Favorite food?
Hibachi.
Favorite fast food?
Hibachi.
Hibachi. Favorite sport?
Don't have a favorite sport.
Okay. Favorite cartoon character?
Woody Woodpecker.
Guilty pleasure?
Popsicles.
Very nice. Dream job?
Grandpa.
Ooh, very coveted role. Person you would most like to have dinner with, living or dead?
Princess Di.
Oh, cool. Secret talent?
Guitar player.
Biggest thrill in life?
Roller coaster.
If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Greenland.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, that is it. We are out of time. Thank you so much to Bill Costan for taking the time and joining us today. Check back here next time. We will have an all-new guest for you right here on Timber Talk. I am Tommy Timber. We'll see you later.